I'm going to try again. I've done this a few times and it's been far too dark, so I've just had to put every light on. So as you can see, I am not in my van anymore. I am in a new van because I've bought a new van. So I'll just tell you a little story about the van. This van has only had 2 previous owners, and it's a 2003 model. And I know both the owners, and the first set of owners had it for up until last year, and it got a leak in the bedroom and it was pouring through and they couldn't find out where it was coming from, and so that rendered the caravan well, written it off basically, because if you get water ingress in a van, it's just not worth nothing. So they had no choice but to get rid of it because they couldn't fix it. The guy who bought it was a friend, and he took it on as a project, and he has stripped all the back end out of the van and rebuilt all the walls and fixed the leak, so there's no leaks now. It's completely dry. So as you can see, I'll do a walkthrough now. He's put boards up. He took all the windows out and everything and resealed everything and did everything, so it needs a complete decorating, which is great because, you know, I love to decorate. So I have got the wallpaper for in here. That's for the cupboards, and this wallpaper, which is glittery, is for the walls. So I'm going to be doing that. As you can see, it's quite a big double bed. It's a nice sized double bed. You've got your bedside lockers there. I've got a new pair of knickers there, look, that I should have put away. I didn't put on. Oh well. And then you've got one at this side, bedside locker there. That's my uniform that I've thrown there for now. This bedding my mum's just sent up with my son, and it's gold and it's absolutely huge, but I was going to go silver, but I think the gold and silver will go with the paper, so it doesn't matter. So that's nice. And I have some lights in there at night time because I'm like a baby and I need night lights. But there is plenty of storage. It's got an extractor thing there. I don't know what that is. I think that's to put cool air in here when it's hot. I don't know. I'll never use it. So just to the side here, you've got the toilet and nice shelving unit and mirror. The vanity unit. To the left is the shower that I will never use because you don't need to when you live on a park. Now look at the view right from here. This is from the bed. That is a big van. It's lovely. I've got 2 doggies who live here as well. They don't sleep here, but they come here every single day, apart from when Paul is off work. And that's Honey Girl and that's Bonnie Girl. We're going to do a tour, Honey Girl. Can I get past? Now, what's great about this is it had fitted carpets, but underneath the fitted carpets, it's got the floor, like the wooden floor, which is a lot better for people with dogs and muddy feet. Because I work as a gardener and I'm always covered in mud when it's winter and when it's raining. So into here, you've got the full-size cooker. And I have baked. Can you believe I have actually done some baking? Then you've got all the cupboard space around, which is good. Kettle. That's the control panel there, which we can't figure out how to work yet. So looking at it from this angle here, you've got the wardrobe there. You've got a big fridge. You've got a freezer. I'm going to fall over this dog again in a minute. And then you've got a microwave, which I never use. I don't like them. Wardrobe. Now this door here, the bedroom door closes sideways like that. This door can either stay open or you can close it too and just make it warmer in here. Now look at the TV. Found my Nintendo Wii. I thought I'd lost it 20 years ago. Oh, my Nintendo Wii, my favourite game. And as I was moving, I found a bag with the Nintendo stuff, and I thought, oh my gosh, wow. So I've got to get it. So I had no TV or nothing. So a couple of days ago, I goes on to Facebook Marketplace and put in TV Oban. And straight away, this one comes up. And she only lives like a 5-minute drive. So I went to pick it up and it cost me £20. And because it's an old TV, it's still got all the SCART sockets and everything I need. So it's all ready to go. You see this little heater? I'm using that for now because I don't know how to work the central heating. And we haven't figured it out yet. So, and this is the paper for today. This is going in the room on the cupboards. So I am on a new pitch. I'm actually on a sea view, but you can't see it because the caravan has been put in the wrong way around. So the sea view, let's go through here, is actually, I'm going over onto the bed. The sea view is, you can't even see, oh this camera's rubbish. The sea view is down there and you can actually see it with your eyes. It's, the camera's not good. Yeah, you can see it there, the blue, can you see that? There's the sea view. So there's all the trees in front of the van, which is fine because it protects in the wind. That is gorgeous view. The picture's not doing it any justice at all. And you can see the park's getting quite empty now because people are going. Just down here, you can see the cycle track. That takes you from Fort William to Oban. And, oh, right, I've just fallen off a dog. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Dear me. Right, hang on, I'll try to zoom back out again. So, back again. So the van in a few weeks is going to be getting emptied in the awning because it's massive awning. And it's got all Steve's stuff in it because he was friends with the guy who I bought the van from, and he had all his stuff there. So he's going to be taking all that out. We're going to flip the van round so it's facing the sea, which is supposed to be doing anyway. So I will have a sea view all the time. Last week we had really bad storms and 11 or 12 awnings got absolutely ripped to bits. And most of them were air awnings. And I don't think they'd been put up properly. So this didn't even get touched because the trees are right near me and they protected the van. So I feel quite confident that the awning will be alright in winter. But I don't know. We'll see. So this is a great van. Now, as soon as he said he was going to think about moving, I said, if you move, can I please have first dibs on this van? And he said yes. And then we negotiated and he said £2,500 and I said yeah, I'll pay, that's great, I'll pay that. And then I went to get the van off him and he turned around and went, you can have it for £2,000. And I'm like, oh my god. And then later on he said, he came past me on his bike and he said, you see this bike? And I went, yeah. And he went, that's yours as well. And I'm like, oh, so I've got a bike. It needs fixing on the chain or something. So Paul's going to do that for me. And then we're going to go playing out with the doggies. So this is exciting. And because the park closes in 3 weeks to the seasonals, it'll be like 95% empty. Because you don't get that many winter pictures. Not many people go on holiday in winter time, so there'll only be 2 or 3 vans at a time on the park. And because all the roads will be empty on the park, I can practice my bike and I can play out. So that is exciting. So I've got a great bargain van here. Everything works apart from the central heating, which works, but we don't know how to work it. So that's, it's not broken, it's just we don't know how to do it, but that will get sorted out. But it's nice and easy to clean it. I can wash up as I go because I've got water I can bake. I've baked some buns and a pie. It's great. It's like being in a house again because I've got all the amenities that I used to have in a house. So it feels like a home and I love it. So that's why I've bought the wallpaper and I'm going to decorate it all, and yeah, exciting plans for the future which you will see as it goes. But for now, this is an upgrade from the other van, which has now gone, I presume, to the scrapyard or to somebody else. I don't know. And all I care about is that the van has gone. It did a great job. I was really happy with that van for 2 years. I got used to living right on the edge, if you like, because there was no running water or heating gas and stuff like that. I did get an electric heater put in, but it was hard to live in it, but I got used to it. And so I appreciate now these comforts that I've got because I've got gas. Having gas and a cooker is like, it's like a major turnaround in my life, and it sounds crazy to somebody else, but when you've lived in a car and a tent and you've lived in really substandard accommodation and then you go to this feels like I've landed on my feet, and I feel really lucky to have it, and I'm really grateful for it. So yeah, I feel really happy, and that's my home news anyway. I've still got lots of things that I've got going on in the background, which is exciting as well, but I'll just talk about the van for now. So I think it's a Fleetwood Heritage van, 2003, and I couldn't tell you anything else about it other than it's a big van. Everything works and it's great and I love it. So I will see you